Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we?
All right. Next one we got here is by Kentucky Ballistics. Now, I've seen Smugglana and Ember react to this guy before, so I figured, you know what? Why not? Let's give it a react myself. So this one is Over Penetration, Internet Myth or Serious Risk. So let's check this out.
Is overpenetration a tall tale or a legitimate concern? Well, today we're gonna find out. Glock 19 Gen 5 38 Special 380 ACP. Oh no! 45 ACP, 40 Smith & Wesson 10 millimeter, 357. Oh,
Damn.
500 Smith & Wesson Magnum.
Shit.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today,
Oh, he
we're
has
gonna talk
exaggerated
about a highly
sounds.
debated topic when it comes to self-defense. I'm talking about overpenetration. What is overpenetration, and why should I care? Well, it's mostly talked about when it comes to
You gotta wonder, is penetration or stopping power more important when it comes to human targets? I think stopping power is better than penetration, though.
self-defense. If I am defending myself from bad zombie, I don't want to accidentally harm good zombie behind him. This is why a lot of people carry hollow points instead of full metal jackets in their concealed carry. The full metal jacket should penetrate deeper, and the hollow point should expand, dump energy, and not penetrate as deep, thus staying in the intended target and not harming another target. I understand the concept of overpenetration, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think it really applies to handguns as much as people say. In my opinion, handguns put holes in things, but not through things. I understand there's a lot of exceptions and variables.
Amber loved watching this video. She loves a lot of wording there, Captain. Wording.
And no two situations are ever the same when it comes to this subject, but today I want to do a test. I have two Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torsos, zombified with green blood. They both have on a shirt, and we're gonna try out some of the most common handgun calibers for self-defense and see if we get overpenetration. We're gonna use a full metal jacket and then a hollow point and see what our results are. Will the intended target be the only thing that is destroyed, or will we accidentally hit another target? I am very excited about today's video. I've wanted to do this for quite a while, so now let's get set up and get started. So for today's video, I figured we would stick to the most common self-defense calibers. First up will be 380 ACP, then we have 9mm, we have 40 Smith & Wesson, 38 Special and 357 Magnum, 45 ACP, and then 10mm, which isn't as common, but you will have that sometimes. And I know some of you are asking right now, where is the 22 LR? Well, I'm not defending myself from squirrels, so I need something a little bit bigger. We have our handy dandy hold-up displays gun wall today, and we were gonna start out with 380, but I think instead, we're gonna start out with 9mm because that is the most common self-defense caliber, and I want a fresh target for 9mm. We have a Glock 19 Gen 5 COA, and I'm loaded up with one round of 9mm, 115 grain full metal jacket. That's about as common as it gets.
You need the right combination of both. You need to be able to penetrate far enough to do damage while being able to dump all of its energy into your target without going through it. It's why civilians who carry often have hollow points.
9mm, full metal jacket. Will we get overpenetration? Here we go. Oh, looks like we made it all the way through it. We've got us a little hole there. We did make it through this.
Yeah, I saw it hit like hang on. Like right there, you can see it hit the shirt, the side of the shirt right there. It didn't hit anywhere near like the midsection, but it hit more off to the side of the right of the second target.
Oh, it looks like we made it all the way through it. We've got us a little hole there. We did make it through the zombie with the 9mm Full Metal Jacket. But Mr. Zombie back here, he looks like he's okay. So if you look in there, there's some jacket there. It looks like that round broke up and some fragments made it out of this zombie, but not the whole round. It went to the left of zombie number 2, and if it would have hit him, I don't think it would have done much damage. I'm honestly surprised we made it all the way through that zombie with a Full Metal Jacket. So next we have some 9mm 147 grain Federal HSTs. These are hollow points. It should expand and not make it through the first target. All right, here we go.
Oh, damn.
A little bit of liquid that time.
Oof. God, look at that damage.
Okay, so we have us a hit up front here. We're a little wet now. Now let's check the back. It does not appear. Oh, it just dropped out of there. Look at this.
Looks like it made it through, but it lost all of its energy and just barely made it through.
Come out. Came out right there. There's the round. It stopped on the shirt. The shirt stopped it. So it did pass all
Galaxy Knight, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome to the Nerd Empire.
the way through zombie number 1, but it did not have enough energy to even make it through that shirt once it did. That is pretty crazy. That thing is pretty hot. All right, now we are going to circle back to 380 ACP. This is an
I think this is what my mom has, because my dad has the 9mm, but I think my mom has the smaller gun.
LCP Max, a very common 380 selection, and I'm loaded up with 1 round of 380 ACP 90 grain Full Metal Jacket. Okay, 380 ACP, I'm going to take a knee so I'm level, and here we go.
Oh. No, it didn't even make it through.
Let's have a look. We have a hit right there, right over the 577 Tyrannosaurus.
Well, it might have made it through, but it didn't make it through the shirt of the back of the shirt.
Oh, okay. Take a look at that right there. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It is caught in the shirt. So it did make it all the way through, but barely. Barely made it through. There it is on the shirt. And we have just a little hole right there. So 380 ACP Full Metal Jacket acted about the same as a 9mm hollow point. I've consistently seen
It didn't fragment though. It stayed whole.
380 hollow points in gel under penetrate, but a Full Metal Jacket may be a better option. I don't know. Let's go for the hollow point next and see what happens. Up next, we have some 380 Hornady Critical Defense, and these are 90 grain. These are hollow points meant to expand. Let's see what happens.
I wonder if he just did this to take a break from recoil. Oh, maybe.
Okay. Here we go.
Oof. Well, I don't see any initial spillage of green blood like the 9mm hollow point. I think it probably made its way at least 25 to 50% of the way through it, and that's probably about as far as it got, considering how small the caliber is.
So we hit right here. Have us a nice new hit there. Little hole right there. But no, we did not make it through. There's 9mm, and that's the 380 Full Metal Jacket. We stopped inside with the 380 hollow point. Didn't even make it close to making it all the way through. Up next, we are going to move to 38 Special.
Oh, this one's going to fuck it up.
Common self-defense caliber. This is a Smith & Wesson Combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 38 Special 132
He has some insanely powerful. I'm not surprised that he does.
grain Full Metal Jackets. Okie dokie. I'm pretty level.
This one, I believe this one's going to make it all the way through and into the target of the back, but it won't make it through the second target.
Maybe a little higher. Go right here. Let's check it out.
Oh shit! Yeah, it basically bounced up and across between the upper neck and the jaw and just bounced off. You can see like the fragment right here. Like let's see here. Oh, yep. It went into the neck right here. You can see this fragment right here. You can like barely see it, but it went into the neck right there, and it stayed in the neck. And the other fragment went away, like right there.
Okie dokie, let's have a look here.
38 special are often considered to be the minimum threshold for handguns. Okay.
We have a hit right here on Mr. Zombie. Looks like we went through. We have a hole. So, do we have any holes on him? Oh no! Looks like you need to put a thumb in it. Got hit in the neck. Right there.
Right close to the artery too. That's like either right on or damn near close to one of the major arteries in your neck.
Oh dear. That's not good. So that is textbook over penetration there with a 38 special Full Metal Jacket. Now I will say it didn't make it very deep. I mean, maybe about that deep, but still, I don't want to be hitting the neck again. Up next, we have 38 special again, but this time we have hollow points. These are Hornady Critical Defense 110 grain. All right.
Can anyone tell me why there's like a red thing in the hollow point? Because I don't know why that is.
I'm gonna try to hit kind of in the same spot. Go right here. Let's have a look.
And no through and through.
So here's our new hole, very close to where we hit before. I don't see a hole out the back. Oh, there it is right there.
Ooh.
Did not even make
Almost all the way through. 5 years ago, he had a 50 cal rifle literally blow up in his face over. Yeah, I remember that.
Get all the way through the first target. So far today, the Full Metal Jackets are actually over penetrating to an extent. The 380 not so much. I felt like it penetrated adequately, but the hollow points are doing their job and they are stopping just shy of making out of the first target or making it out and the shirt is catching it. 38 special for sure had some over penetration with FMJ. Up next is going to be 40 Smith & Wesson. This is actually the very first handgun I was ever issued as a law enforcement officer. This is a Glock 22 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, and this is a Gen 4, and I'll have some 40 Smith & Wesson 180 grain Full Metal Jackets. All right, I'm going to try to get level.
The red point keeps the bullet from clogging up with anything that's not soft tissue before expanding. One downside of using traditional hollow points is they tend to get clogged with clothing, which prevents them from expanding properly. Oh, okay.
About right here. And I'm going to
All right, I think this one will go all the way through into the target behind him.
go dead center.
Ooh, that one actually. Oh, it didn't. I think probably why it didn't go through is probably because it had a flat surface instead of more of a pointed round.
Okay, so I've been marking our hits so I don't get confused. This is our new hit. Let's take a look in here. Oh, there's a piece of something. We hit right in here, I think, like right there, right underneath the sternum. And judging from this shirt, it does not look like we made it all the way through with the Full Metal Jacket.
I think if the Full Metal Jacket was more, if it was more pointed than flat on the nose of it, it probably would have made it through, but because it's flat, I think it had more stopping power than penetration power.
No, there it is right there, all broken up in this section of the target here. It is broken up and did not make it all the way through. So that's interesting. This is an example of a Full Metal Jacket not over penetrating and basically being an adequate round. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, every situation is different. There's a ton of different variables, but sometimes you don't over penetrate with Full Metal Jacket. We did not over penetrate with the 40 Full Metal Jacket. Next are some 40 Smith & Wesson Gold Dot 180 grain hollow points. Let's see if these make it through.
I don't think it will.
Try to get level here. Let's go for about the same area.
Basically the spine, yeah, the spine pretty much stopped it. I don't think any of the hollow points from any of the guns will be penetrating. I think it's more likely the FMJs will.
So we have our new hole here. I tried to hit in the same area.
Dude, that's like dead center.
So about right there.
Right in the sternum.
And judging from the back of this shirt, we do not have any over penetration. It may be if the hair wadded up somewhere in there, but regardless, that round did not make it all the way through target one. We really only had 3 bullets today make it all the way through, and when they did make it all the way through, they didn't really.
The spine in these dummies is a metal rod. If you hit only soft tissue, the FMJ would probably keep going. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff in the way inside of a human, so...
They have much energy left anyways. Up next is going to be the Lord's Caliber 45 ACP. And let's face it, if you're carrying a 45 for self-defense, most likely you're probably carrying a 1911. This is a SIG.
The 1911 is my favorite handgun out of all of them.
1911, and I'm loaded up with 1 round of 45 ACP, 230 grain.
This one might make it through. I'm not sure.
Full Metal Jacket. Okay, very curious about this one. Slow, fat round. Here we go.
Ooh!
Oh dear! Folded him in half like a lawn chair.
Oh, yep. Damn near dead center into the second target. Right there. Squirting out like a faucet.
I can already tell you from that one, the old 45 went through target 1 and almost obliterated target 2. Look at this. Got
Right
hit
in the
right
heart.
In the bullseye there. Dang. So, the other rounds we're shooting are moving faster than 45 ACP.
It was tested original by shooting cows. Subsonic hollow points is perfect for those using a suppressor.
45 ACP is a bigger diameter bullet and it's moving slower than the other rounds. A lot of times when it comes to penetrating, the heavier, slower round will penetrate a little deeper because it doesn't dump all of its energy as fast when it hits a soft target. And golly, that still hit that really hard. Oh my goodness. Let's check the back here. Nope. Nope, we're good.
That was right in
Wow,
the sternum.
okay. Well, we hit right there. Had a solid hit. Went through the back. There's our new hole where we passed through the back of the target here. And then smacked target number 2 really hard. I mean, enough to shatter the sternum here. I'm really surprised that the 45 still had that much energy to do that to target 2. That's
The 1911 is the military's longest standing issued gun. There is no gun in the military that has been issued longer than the 1911.
pretty wild. 45 ACP sure was packing a punch with Full Metal Jacket. Now let's see what happens when we hit it with a 230 grain Hornady 45 ACP hollow point.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh yeah.
So we hit.
It was the official sidearm of the U.S. military from 1911 to 1985. I mean, it's still in the military, but it's not the common weapon anymore. I think it's mostly officers that have it nowadays.
Right there. That's our new hole. I can already tell you, I can hear it. Listen, it's on the table. There it is right there. So made it through, I believe, right here. And then the shirt caught it. That is hot. There's your 45 ACP hollow point. It's all chewed up, did its job, and made it through target one, but didn't even have enough energy to make it through that shirt. So Full Metal Jacket, 45 ACP, definitely seems like probably going to penetrate more than 45 ACP hollow points. Now we have made it to the big boy, the 10 millimeter. This is a Glock 20 Gen 4 10 millimeter. And I'm loaded up with one round of 10 mil.
Yeah, that's going to make it through.
80 grain Full Metal Jacket.
That'll make it through.
Here we go. We try to hit the fresh spot. Let's get level here. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, it made it through, but it completely missed the second target. If you want an informative video on it, Fat Electrician has one. Given how far the 45 FMJ went, imagine with the power of the 45 hollow point.
So we hit right here, and I actually already peeked at the slow-mo footage. I know that this went all the way through. There's the hole. Now here's what's interesting. It went right by zombie number 2. I cannot confirm that this is what happened, but if you look at its ear right here, it's got just a little flap. That bullet went right by the side right here. Did it nick its ear? I don't know. Could it have? Could have. The real question is if it would have actually hit it somewhere in the body, what kind of damage would it have done? I'm guessing similar to 45 or the old 38 Special. Now we have 10 mil hollow points. These are 180 grain Underwood 10 mil hollow points. Let's see if we stop in target one. All right, I'm gonna go.
It won't make it through. I mean, if it does make it through, the shirt's gonna stop it.
We'll go right through there. Here we go.
Yeah, I think the shirt stopped it in the back if it went through.
Okay, I hit, I believe right here or here. I haven't been able to mark these because the shirt is wet. But we do not have a new hole, but look at this.
Yep.
Stuck to the shirt, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle. Let's look through there. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
That is crazy. Oh, it's hot. So we made it all the way through target one, and again, dumped all of its energy in the target and did not have enough to even make
Zombie
it
number
through the
2 is
shirt.
now
That
Donald
thing
Trump.
Is still hot. It held together really well and expanded.
Just think of how much internal damage these things do, especially the 45 and the 10 mil. How much internal damage that it's gonna fuck you up if you get hit by it.
Did really well. So again, this time over penetration with the Full Metal Jacket, but we did not have over penetration with the hollow point.
A question for those who know: what do American police use, hollow point or full metal? That's a good question. I think probably the everyday cops use hollow points, but like the SWAT and others probably use FMJs.
When it comes to 10 mil, it has one direct competitor, the 357. Again, we have the Smith & Wesson Combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 357 125 grain Full Metal Jackets.
I don't think it'll... That's the beauty of hollow points. The expansion increases the surface area of the penetration surface, which acts like a spoon under a faucet. Yeah. I don't think this one will fully penetrate through because I think it was the one before the 45. It has a flat surface at its nose, so I don't think it'll penetrate all the way through. Whereas if it had more rounded or more pointed, I think it probably would penetrate all the way through. But this is just me. So
I think I see a fresh spot. I'm gonna get down here and get level. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, he definitely moved on that one.
Yep, did not make it through. Using a hollow point round is classified as a war crime by the Geneva Convention. Really? Ha!
So I'm a little lower this time. And I don't think we made it all the way through with the 357.
Nope.
I think we stopped. I don't have a bullet. Oh, wait. Oh. There's some jet. Oh, my goodness. So the bullet broke up inside there, and it did make it all the way through, but just barely, just some pieces, and then they stopped in the shirt. That is wild. So a little bit of overpenetration, but not enough to really do anything. Now we have 357 again, but we have some 125 grain hollow points. These are Underwood ammo, TAC XPs. All right, gonna aim for sort of the same area. Here we go.
Oh, that knocked his ass over.
Oh, man.
That is some serious stopping power.
That 357 did him in.
Oh, it penetrated. It penetrated all the way through, but it only got the shirt of the second guy.
Oh, goodness. Okay. We hit in this area here.
Not the thing you want to hear from your doctor. It broke inside when you were shot. For context, the way rip rounds work is they're cut so shards separate and go in different directions.
It's hard to tell at this point. There's a little damage spot of the shirt. No new hole. That may have been from the Full Metal Jacket. I'm not seeing any new holes or any new holes in him. I think it stopped in him. Trying to get this guy to stay up here because I've got one more gun I want to use. But reviewed the slow-mo footage. That 357 hollow point went all the way through him and then continued on. But target number 2 was very lucky. If you come around this side, you can see it hit the shirt, stretched his shirt around, and there it is in the shirt. Check that out. Oh,
it actually caught the bullet.
That is insane. Went through target 1 and then hit the
Oh, rip rounds basically turn into a mini shotgun load on impact. Radically invasive penetrator. Damn.
shirt of target 2 and stayed in the shirt. Just whoop, just stretched it around him. And that thing had some really good retention. Look at that. So for the first time today, the Full Metal Jacket and the hollow point both over-penetrated. Now everyone's going to be confused. Today we've tested out all of the common self-defense calibers, but now how about uncommon? This is my concealed carry, a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum.
He was actually okayed to have a Smith & Wesson conceal and carry. That's hilarious.
With some 350 grain jacketed hollow points. Let's see if these over penetrate. All right, here we go.
Fucking A.
Wow. I think he's okay.
Fuck, look at that damage. Look at that. Oh my god. Honestly, in all this video, I am most impressed by the shirt. Where can I get one? God, look at that.
So it's pretty obvious where our hit is. We have a giant hole right here. But the interesting thing is, it didn't over-penetrate. You figure with a 500 Magnum, even with a hollow point, would probably over-penetrate, but it didn't. We did not make it through anywhere, and we did not hit the other zombie, which is absolutely insane. I think if we've learned anything from today's video, it's that bullets sometimes do weird things. So we still got quite a bit of target 1 left. I say we do a mag dump with the Glock 20 10mm.
I was hoping he'd do a hollow point with the 500.
And this final mag dump is brought to you by SDI. And if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
Fucking A.
That's a lot of firepower.
Oh! Yeah, he ain't got nothing left. That's just overkill.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that 10 mil is pretty adequate for zombies, especially if you have 15 rounds. I'm going to say that it probably caught most of those, but we definitely had a little bit of over penetration once, you know, all the material started to give. Still not good enough for me, though. Think I have one more self-defense technique that I need to try out.
A car. Well, you know what? You cannot argue with the self-defense technique of a car.
I don't know what size grain bullet this is. I think like, I don't know, probably 300,000 grain bullet. Moving at about 15 miles per hour does a lot of damage. Also does a lot of damage to the bullet. Yeah, I think I may be stuck there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I feel like we got a lot of good data today. Let me know what you thought about it and what you thought about the results in the comment section down below. Also, be sure and give today's video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. If you're outside like me all the time, make sure you're hydrating. And if you want to check out
50 cals make my neck itch. I love how he turned this into a shirt from a tragedy.
Kentucky Ballistics clothing, there's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Again, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Jesus Christ, that recoil. He has a monster truck. Oh my fucking God. Fucking A, man. Oh, he destroyed a Furby. Hang on. That is a big ass gun. God, that guy has so much fun. The most American man I've seen. He has 3 different anti-tank rifles. Damn. I think that's more than anti-tank. That's anti-everything. That was good. That was really good.
Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.